I am so glad I finally found you because I came to tell you that it's time to step into your God body and to let go of your egoic body. And you may be wondering, what does it exactly entail if I step inside a God frequency? It means you understand that you have a divine connection with every single thing around you and that you are a one source of the infinite source, that you make up the entire universe. You are love and you are light, and nothing goes beyond that. And once you start to understand that, once you start to understand a true frequency that you should be operating at, that is when you step into your God body. You see, when you're in a God body, that means you're in a God frequency, you're in a God energy, you're in a God mindset. You see, we have the ability to control the reality that we exist in. We have the ability to decide how our day is going to look like, how our life is going to look like. But when you're living in an egoic body state, energetic body state, you're limiting your ability here on earth. You see, we are God essences. We are divine essences living a human experience. And I think it gets flip-flopped and switched around and put in reverse, that we are humans living amongst a God. But no, we are part of the divine source because that source is within every single one of us. So once I start understanding that, I can start living in my God body, meaning my God energy, my God frequency. Well, how can we make this on a tangible level more understandable for every single person to understand? Well, this means letting go of the low vibrational emotions, doubt, fear, anxiety. All of those low vibration emotions, you have to let go. You have to let go of all those emotions that don't put you in a high frequency, because when you're not in a high frequency, you're not in a God energy. Because the ultimate God energy is love. We all know that. That's the universal language of everyone around the world, and there's no coincidence for it. There's no coincidence that that's the language of every single person, and every single one can understand that. That's intentional, because when you're on that frequency, you are on your God energy and God frequency. You see, to step into the next chapter of your life, you're going to have to step into this energy. You're not going to be able to progress to the next stage and the next phase that you're trying to go to without stepping into this energy. I'm trying to tell you that when you live in an egoic state, you stifle your growth, you stifle your progress, you stifle all the things that you could possibly be, because you're choosing to stay within a reality and a version of yourself that will not reach its fullest potential. Because it is only your God self that can live out your fullest and truest purpose here on earth. It is only your God self that can live and be the most prosperous. That's why abundance comes to you. That's why love is already within you and comes to you. That's why all these things on a tangible level are able to be attracted to you, because you step into the energy that is most aligned with you and that is most aligned with all our souls, and that is our God bodies. And some of you may be sitting here like, God body? But what we don't understand is that we have physical bodies, but we also have energetic bodies. Yes, that's right. We have energetic parts of ourselves. And our God body is our souls. And not a lot of us are tapped into our soul, because guess what? That light has to come inside you and it has to spark. So right now, that light is not sparking for some of you. that light is not shining through. Your soul is not able to come through because you've pushed it down so much. And you've built up identities that don't actually align with you. You see, there's nothing wrong with having an identity. There's nothing wrong with having an identity. You don't have to be nothingness. But just so as long as that identity aligns with the truest version of who you are, and is something that you created and not what society told you needed to be, that's a beautiful thing. I want you to continue to have something that identifies you, but as long as that identifier is something that belongs to you and to nobody else, as long as that identifier belongs to you and nobody else. Of course, we find ourselves in cycles and repeated patterns and habitual behaviors because we're not in our God body. You see, when you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you need to ask yourself, am I God yet? And no, I don't mean the divine ultimate creator of everything around us. But what I mean is that divine ultimate creator spread its energy around into the entire universe, created everything that we see, created us. So in essence, we are the same form as that same creation. So all we need to say is, have I gotten one step closer to being God yet? Have I gotten one step towards being in my God body yet? Because if I haven't gotten any closer to transcending all of this mess. I haven't gotten any closer to being the best version of myself that I can be. I haven't gotten any closer to being the truest version of me. And that's what I want. I don't know about you. I want to get closer and closer, and I want to be able to look in the mirror one day and say, yes, I am God living in human form. And yes, I have transcended all the identities, all the egos. And that's what you call an ego death. When you shed your ego or multiple egos, because sometimes there's layers, you're getting closer and closer to the original form of who you were from the beginning. Because when you first started off, you were a blank slate. Nothing was upon you. You were clear of anything, clear of any identities, clear of anything anyone else wanted to tell you that you were clear. There was nothing jumbled onto you. But guess what? That's the beautiful part of the human experience. We came here to get all that mess, to shed it off. We came here to take on all that energy, to shed it off, to grow, to become better souls, to become better energetic divine beings. So right now, it's time for each and every one of us to wake up, to ignite ourselves inside, and to step into our God bodies so that we can live the most fulfilling form of our lives. Because it's time. I'm tired of stepping in the ego. I need to step in the God body. I don't know about you.